Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Amara Mushtaq and it's our second class with parts of speech. In this lesson, we will have an introduction of verbs, then we will discover the types of verbs and verb tenses and how verbs change themselves according to the active voice and passive voice, and then there will be a brief conclusion of today's lesson. So starting with the introduction of verbs. Verbs are actually the words that express the actions, events, or states of being. So, in simple words, verbs are basically actions. For example, run, jump, think, and the existence of something is itself a verb. For example, this is a dog. So, is a state verb here. Okay, now I am going to explain the types of verbs. First of all, there are the three types of verbs: action verbs, linking verbs, and helping verbs. As I have told you, running is a physical action, but thinking is a mental action. The verbs making connection between the subject and the subject complement are called as linking verbs. Then state verbs are also called as auxiliary verbs and helping verbs. Now, let's discuss these types of verbs in detail. First of all, action verbs. Action verbs are the physical actions. Anything that is being performed is called as action verbs. Like she runs every morning. So, runs is an action verb here. Secondly, anything that you may feel in silence or experience or that appeals to your mental ability. For example, thinking is also called as action verb. Okay, then moving to the next type of verb, linking verbs. Linking verbs are actually not the actions or anything that is being performed, but it is actually a connection between a subject and a subject complement. Basically, it is the state of being or a condition of something, like seems and smells in the examples given below. Then coming to the helping verbs. Helping verbs are basically not the action verbs, but they are used alongside the main verbs. यानी हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स वो वर्ब्स हैं जो आपके एक्शन वर्ब्स के साथ यूज़ होते हैं ताकि आपको पता चल सके कि ये सेंटेंस किस टेंस में लिखा गया है या बोला गया है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इज़, आर, एम, हैज़, हैव, वॉज, वर, एक्सेट्रा. I think it's enough for today's lesson, and all the other types of verbs will be covered in the next episode. So, if there's any question or any doubt, you are free to ask in the comment section. And it would be better for you to make a list of verbs and memorize it by heart. Thank you for joining today's lesson.